Welcome back to Big Ambitions. We're gonna check on our new store, our fast food restaurant. Sold a little bit of the liquor, low amount because it is not even part of the secondary. So good. 1340, we're fine. We'll stay there. We don't need any of that stuff. And the florist needs some cheap flowers and some expensive flowers. And we need to do a little bit of updating of prices as well. All right, time to go get some stuff. Run on down this way. And then we have orders in to get an HR person, which, who is that going to be? Let's see who they sent me. HR manager. 58, not great, but in these guys, I want to train up for multiple reasons. One, I have to get all their stuff into their place. Second is that I totally went the wrong way. Second is the higher their skill is, the higher they can train people and the more people they can have underneath them. So we want to get HR up as high as possible. We also are looking for starting our logistics. So we have logistics agent. We need to find a warehouse, which we're looking for a double instead of a single. That's in this area. And then we need to get a purchasing agent as well. So we can stop going back and forth. And then, of course, headhunter is someone we're going to start looking for as well, because we can stop using the workforces to find our people. So let's get over here. And we need, just to double check, make sure we don't need anything else. We're good on gifts, flowers. Yep, just flowers. The only thing we need to spend some money on in here. I am not going to have any of the music come through because somewhere in one of the updates since the last time I played, the music gets copyrighted. Some of it now gets copyrighted, so it's not all safe anymore. So unfortunately, we'll not be having any of that music in. I mean, it really doesn't affect me right now because I'm at such a beginning stage of the channel. So it's not a strike against me or anything, but just easier. Get this back to the florist. Definitely don't drive this way in real life. Besides tickets. Probably could hit someone, end up going to jail. Ah! Hit me. Doesn't matter that I ran a red light. No, I don't. No, I don't want to clean. I need a hand truck. Come on. Bam. This should be good for a couple days, at least. Hey, yeah, spend money in my store. Okay. Now, we need to run across the street here. We need to go get another desk at least. So I'll run over to Hovgaard, just down the street. Once we got more money coming in and we have more money, it costs $250 to get things delivered, but in the long run, it makes things so much easier. Because you can order up to like 50, 52, maybe 53 items to be delivered to you in one shot. And basically, unless you're using the big truck, you're not going to be able to bring it all back in one shot anyway. So we definitely need all that. Get these things ahead of time, because you get people in your offices will want a fridge, they'll want a coffee machine. So I'll just get it now. And we will be almost broke again. And then in 9 days, we're going to get an IRS tax notification. Luckily, though, you do have 20 days to pay it, so if you don't have the money when it comes in, that's okay, because you can get 20 days to pay. As long as you pay it by the 80th, I need to be more careful. It's going to get expensive. I'm glad. One of the things that I think would be kind of cool is definitely red light, stuff like that. You know, because if you park illegally, you get fined. So, like running red lights or hitting another vehicle, would be kind of cool. Now, it should definitely be a toggle where you can have it on if you want, but you don't have to have it on. So for anyone who wants to do a little bit more realistic on their gameplay or anything like that, running through a red light's going to get you a ticket. You know, hitting another car gets you a fine from your insurance. I'm going to want you over here at least for a little while. Copy. Water cooler. Standard disk. Computer. Chat. So yeah, if we go over here, we now have 2 spots available. And let's see, that one's still not open. I really love to get this one. This one's just really nice to get. But it's not. It's not available yet. I definitely need to save up some money. And get one, and then we have to get a bunch of things. So I'm going to go through a couple days, and I will be back in a little bit with you. All right, we got our hiring manager up to 100%, like HR manager, like we need. Our logistics manager is high enough that being underneath the HR manager will get up to the 100 we want. The purchasing agent, same, and the delivery driver is high enough to be able to use the van. So we will get them all scheduled in place. We ended up, with the water cooler, the one person wanted it, why we got it. But we did end up having to get a sofa because someone ended up wanting to get a sofa. And then tomorrow, we're going to go for the food first, and we'll get a second logistics manager or purchasing for the other stuff. Bang, time to eat. We got ourselves a warehouse. This is another good warehouse over here by the ICA. It's one of the cheaper ones, but it is still a 2 bay, which is what you really, really want. So we're going to run down. And we need Seaside. So this is the one we want. And then we need to go into HR managers. We want to do them all up. And we are going to assign everybody. But yeah, by having HR managers at 100%, you get 50 people you can put under them. We'll end up needing more here in a little while, but get them all placed in, and they're being trained up now as well. But we'll get them all up to 100. We'll end up getting our scores of customer service will end up going up. Fast food restaurant wise, customer service will go up. We're good with chicken kebabs. Good, 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 good. We did add hot dogs. And then once we get up high enough, we'll run and get those 2 pizza ovens. I always suggest, some people will say, grab your purchasing right away and start them working right away. I think it's worth it. The money you spend, you'll save in the long run, because the higher their skill, and we need to, bam, we have a driver. But the higher their skill, when it comes to logistics, currently, they can only bump us up to 3 because they're not 100. But once they get to 100, this UMC Desert will give us 4 destinations. But 3 is fine for now, and by the time we get there, they'll go up. But when you put the second one in, each van gives you 2, plus the 1 from the logistics manager for 3. At 100%, you can get 4 from each. So with 2 vans, you can get up to 8 destinations. But your purchasing agents, the price that you negotiate goes lower the higher their skill. This will get down to 5 or 6 cents each instead of like the 9 right here, but that's because we're not at 100% yet. But hot dogs, we'll get 900, 480, 900, 800 on the first. $800, and soda, 12. We're good, we're good. And then we'll end up upping all this at a later time. We'll get 4,000 bags brought in. And then we want to warehouse 1, warehouse 1, warehouse 1. We've already set up 2, which should be plenty for this first order. And then as we make more money, we're going to, of course, up that order, hold more in stock. This number, when you order, doesn't come out right away. It doesn't come out until after midnight. So you'll get your money for the day, and then you'll get the order will come in and it'll pop out. So we've got the order in for tomorrow. Now, back up this way. We should be good. I need to get another purchasing. Confirm it. Because we are going to need another one so we can start getting in the cheap gifts, expensive gifts, flowers, stuff like that. The books I won't worry about because we're not selling them as fast, so I will wait on that one and just run or have them delivered from the wholesaler, because we're not, once we get to like having a bookstore, then we'll end up getting one. But we can go in here and we need to logistics, add a destination, burgers. We want to make sure we keep 600 on hand currently, 800 on hand, 600, 240. We need to keep 720 on hand. Just keep the 4,000. And the chicken skewers will hold 600 on hand. So now, won't happen today, but tomorrow it's going to deliver anything from the warehouse that's available and bring this stock count up to that number. So we get the product cheaper, so of course we make more money because of that, but we also end up not having to run down there or spend $400 for a delivery from them. So once you get to your purchasing agents, it starts increasing quickly how much you can make. But of course it has a hefty little beginning price tag to it. Because you have to get the office, you have to go to the school, you end up having to, you want a van, plus you need all the office chairs, you are spending the hourly rate on the people. I do training, especially at the minimum, train your HR person all the way up to 100. That 100 is going to help you, and it's worth the money. Especially your first one. When it comes to your second one, it's up to you, because you can put them underneath the HR manager you have at 100%, and they can get up to 100% that way over time. But the first one, definitely, it's worth it to go up to 100. The logistics, you want your driver to at least be, I believe it's 50%, because if they don't have 50%, they can't do the van. So you want them at least at 50%. And eventually you do office buildings, you want a dedicated cleaner. So I believe I have them looking for cleaners, but let me double check. Manage campaigns. Yeah, I got one cleaner we're looking for, which I'm actually going to need a second cleaner. For here as well. So let's go ahead and start looking for the cleaner. We want full-time.
The #1 trusted name in private banking needs since 1902. Jensen Capital.
Phew. Got by that before. So let's go back home. Actually, read a book to positive. I need skate park. So I'll spend the 20. we're going to the skate park and doing like we do in the park over there at the skate park. Sleep for 8 hours, get like 16 days of 25 or a 30% bonus. Because currently we've got read a book for 55 days. I'm getting 25%. The park, I've still got 6 days at 30%. That's going to go away. Positive revenue, but as long as I get over to the park, I'll be at 100%. So today, let's get over to the skate park. We'll sleep for 8 hours on a bench and then run back. Oh, I can actually get rid of that. No, get rid of that. I think it's one more up. 2 more up. Yeah, these little scooters, they cost 20 to use, but they're kind of nice. And plus, if you bring them to the skate park, besides just sleeping, you can do tricks. Get a happiness from smacking your head on the wall. So we'll get 4. We'll get 4. So now, skate park, 12 days. Whee! Get back home. Go to sleep. Get our money for the day and have the delivery sent. And we'll be able to see the order come in and then the delivery be sent. Now, if you need to know which one of those importers, you go into F1. So like fast food, if you click on the burger right there, it tells you where you can find it. Florist, if you hit expensive gifts, United Ocean Transport, but you also have like cheap gifts. You can get them from Jet Cargo or United Ocean. So that's a good way to be able to know who to go talk to depending on what you've opened up. Because yeah, and of course the other way is if you go in and you open in BizMan and you hit here, it'll tell you what they do. So that's, of course, another way to do it. If you just click on there and it'll tell you which items each one of them can import for you. Uh-oh. It's going to be midnight by the time we get back. I did get this building right here that we're paying rent on because that is going to be where we put our next business. So we made the 7-7 for the day. So the monies came in. Now we need to sleep till about 8. Delivery came in. So delivery came in. If you come in here, This is your warehouse inventory, so you can see what your inventory is. This tells you approximately how much longer you have in stock for. Right now, like this one says never, and that's because we're not even selling it right now because we don't have the pizza ovens. Paper bags, 73 days. Now these will vary based on the cell that you have. But now also, if we go to our fast food restaurant, bam, everything's been moved up. These aren't being brought in. Those are things I still have to buy, but everything has been brought up for that number we set. And as long as you have everything in, it will keep bringing it in. This is probably going to be our cleaner. So, yeah, Swippy Incorporated. Let's go ahead and give you retail. Manage schedule. Bam. Dedicated cleaner. We'll keep it. Purchasing agent. Aren't you supposed to be bringing me in a purchasing agent? Yeah, so they'll come in here by the end of the day. We need to look. Florist. I'm good. Good, I'm good, I'm good, good, good. So everything is still good, at least for today. I am going to need a couple more of these right away. You end up buying a lot of these for your warehouse, especially as you get bigger. The more businesses you have, we'll buy 3. Just to make sure. Because the more things you have, the more items you need to keep in your warehouse, and these are what they're kept on. Now these pallet shelves will hold 60 boxes of the items. So it's not like each one only holds 16. Each one will hold 60 boxes. So 2 for your first order is plenty usually, but it can start to get full pretty quick. So want to get and then put this van in here for it to be used. Now you can hop in here and grab it and use it, but we put it in at 41%. It's just going to stay at 41%. Hopefully at some point they'll get where one of your costs is repairing the vans and refilling them with fuel. And of course, nice touch would be the lower the driver's skill, the more often that happens. I need to assign this cleaning person as well. I'm not going to get the gold. Not yet. It's too early for gold. If I lose that person, I lose that person. I'm not doing the gold. But yeah, as each one of these is going to get better because they're being trained by the HR. We're going to run back here, and we're just going to skip a day. because we're about to get taxes. If you're going to skip time, don't go to sleep. Take one of these and use it until you just have no energy left. Bar and grill. Yes, I need that cleaner. Bam. Food. All right, so Dawn, you are going to do. I'm getting myself set up where this gets filled up, and then we can expand our hours so we can make more money. We'll just, you're part-time. You'll get your part-time by working 2 days a week, 16 hours that way now. And that should help keep everything clean. Make sure everybody is assigned to something. Yep, everybody's assigned. So yeah, always use this, your computer, your TV, go to the park. As long as you have energy, bam. This purchasing agent, I am going to put straight to work. And tomorrow we'll go we're going to go over to United Oceans because they sell flowers cheap, flowers expensive. They sell our liquor that we're getting, but they also have cheap gifts, expensive gifts. So we'll be set up with our wine and our liquors and our cigars for when we do a liquor store. And plus we can start having those delivered as well to the restaurant, even though the restaurant's not using a ton. But that is who we want to go see tomorrow. And we're not going to get the best deal from them because of having the low skill. And Internal Revenue Service says you owe money. So people, they want silver. It's important, but we'll have to wait because I'm not getting that yet. Finances, bam. So we made 146,000 at Flower Shop, 44,000 at the Bar and Grill. We've lost that much. So we made a total of 183,000. 20% tax rate, we owe $36,000. But we get a deduction of 20% on the 2 vans we bought, the schooling that I went to. So we only owe 33,000. And as you see, we have until the 80th to get it in. And let's go to HR because I need HR to be training you and you. So we're going to get some food. Hopefully we have enough. Do we have enough for the day? We do have enough for the day, which is good. That means we can order in the gifts and everything. and then end up having them delivered tomorrow instead of running over to the wholesaler and spending that money there, which is going to increase our profits. Wish I could buy like a skateboard, kind of like we have those. Or a Segway. A Segway would be pretty cool to be running around on, being able to buy one. You know, buy one, have it in your pocket. I think at some point, somewhere around here, you can buy a boat later game. And then, of course, later game, after we have some money coming in, we'll run and check out the casino at some point, but that'll be in a little bit because we've got 33,000 we need to get for the government, and then we need to get those 2 pizza ovens. Bam. Except, all right. So let's purchasing agent. Bam. So yeah, see, 25 of those is 150, where we were paying 250 to 3 low 300s for 25 of those. So that's going to be a much better. Actually, yeah, and these prices will go down. Like these will get down to like $2-3, I think. So 150 of those, 200 of those, and then of course each place has a minimum and a maximum minimum order that must be met. 400 and 400, 100, 100, 100, 100. We're not going through that, a lot of that, so there's no sense in buying a lot, but just to have some in stock. So yeah, let's double this. So, oh, yep, always remember, gotta tell them where they're taking it. Warehouse, 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 order. And the other nice thing is over here, if you click over here, it will tell you right here what you have in stock in your warehouse. Get those up, get those up, get those up, get those up. So, yeah, we just pretty much spent everything. But we are now going much better, spending less money on products, still selling the stuff at the same price as we were before. So as these rivals start coming after us, they will start lowering their prices, stuff like that. It's not going to affect us as bad as what you rushing over there. So with that, we are going to call that a day. When we come back, we're going to be finishing up the restaurant with the 2 pizza ovens. We're going to look at getting a headhunter, and we are also going to start thinking about what this third business is going to be and start working on that. In other words, You guys have a lovely weekend. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Have a good one.